George Everton task 1 and task 4 rehearsal skills. My goals. During the rehearsal process, I would like to have worked with everyone in the class and experiment with different genres of music. I would also like to challenge myself with more complex songs so that I'm using my voice in different ways. And I also need to learn to look at the audience and use hand gestures and other performance skills to improve my performance. Whilst practicing, I want to be projecting my voice more over the instruments so I can heard clearly. During practicing, I want to try and recognise where I need to come in instead of being cued by other band members. I want to be able to arrange the songs into different parts and harmonies so that it can be sung by more vocalists at a time.
Okay, so considering those personal goals that you set yourself at the beginning of the year, how do you feel that the rehearsal process has gone, kind of generally for you?
I think it's gone well. I've been successful with that. I've got into new bands every time, so I have worked with everyone.
Good.
I definitely think I've experimented with different genres.
Can you give us some examples of the genres you've covered?
Funk, pop, soul, and rock.
Okay, and are those things that you wouldn't normally do?
No.
No. Okay, good.
And a few of my goals were to project my voice over the internet over the instruments, so I can be heard clearly, and I feel that I've done this. And I also know my parts going to come in. I won't include in the future.
Okay, brilliant. Can you maybe give us an example of how you've achieved one of those goals? So maybe the one about not relying on cues so much?
Just like listening to the original song and like listening to the instruments, because you can usually hear when you need to come in.
Okay, so more kind of like auditorial cues, yeah. Okay, brilliant. Let's have a look at the next slide. So this is your challenges and issues to overcome at the start of the year.
I need to start reciting lyrics to myself so that when it comes to performing, I'll be performing to the audience and I'm reciting the lyrics. When given a new song, I would like to be more confident instead of doubting myself, and I'd like to be able to be more confident, walk around and perform the songs to the audience rather than being stuck in my heads.
Okay.
To experiment with different genres, I'll listen to different types of music instead of what I normally listen to, which is R&B, pop and dance. So that way my opinion of different genres will be versatile. Encourage listeners to listen to different musicians of different genres and using YouTube such as like jazz and indie music. To challenge my voice, I need to step out of my comfort zone of acoustics and soft songs and try more belting songs. This will also help by widening my vocal range. An example of strong vocalists would be Alicia Keys, Beyonce, and Tori Kelly. When I sing, I want to start to look at the audience that I'm performing to and use hand gestures and other performance skills to improve.
Okay.
My strengths, I can pick up the melody and lyrics quite quickly. I'm good at singing different keys. I'm good at compromising. I'm confident when I sing in front of people, and I'm good at making songs with hand.
Okay, so we'll just switch back one. So where we're talking about your strengths during rehearsals, can you tell us about when you were a band leader? Because obviously we all did that task. So how do you feel, or what do you feel your strengths and weaknesses were as a band leader?
Weaknesses, like the first time I was band leader, it didn't go to plan as the rest of the band didn't agree on the song. But the second time I was more confident. I went in with a more positive approach and had like chords, lyrics, and a chart ready, so we all knew what we were doing.
Okay. Could you maybe give us an example of how the rehearsal process went for you as a band member taking instructions, so when you weren't band leader?
Honestly, I did find it quite difficult because I feel that I'm more of a leader rather than a follower. But obviously, we have to listen to everyone else's ideas, so I'm just learning to do that.
Okay, so that was an example of, so that's one of your strengths there, being good at compromise. Okay, so can you give us some other examples of how you feel you've improved during the rehearsal process this year?
I think I've improved by learning to encourage people. There are a few quiet people in the course, and I think I've helped them to be more confident.
Okay.
And it's almost like giving me a sense of self-achievement. And compromising with music, like different styles, because they now know I can't just do what I want to do.
Okay, yeah, good point. Can you finish up by telling us how you're going to continue to improve as a rehearsal musician?
I want to make sure I'm still listening to people and their ideas, making the rehearsal process easier and save time. Like, I want to do this by like being able to just come up with harmonies, so like, it'll save more time and get more done. And something I didn't manage to do is be more confident with songs I'm given. Like, I'm still doubting myself.
Okay. Could you perhaps think of any ways, like any specific ways in which you could improve that last thing then?
I think I just need to go with it with a positive approach and listen to the song over, so I know like the melody, the lyrics properly.
Okay. Are there any situations you can put yourself in to do that, or anything outside of college that potentially you could do?
I don't know, just be more confident, I guess.
Okay, cool. Is there anything else you want to add? No? Okay, brilliant. So a round of applause for Georgia, please.